Welcome to the second part of our reading lesson. Today we have a learning objective, which is to locate specific information after reading the text CaterfieldSports College. Kindly open your student books, pages 10 and 11. For the first part, we got the main idea of this text and realized how CaterfieldSports College is different from other schools. Let me ask you some questions and you need to answer them. What does Oliver think of CaterfieldSports College? He thinks it's great. Who do they train with? They train with the best coaches in the country. Does Jack think that a sports college is easy? No, he doesn't. He thinks it's hard. What does Bob want to become? He wants to become a professional tennis player. What's Mike's favorite sport? His favorite sport is swimming. Here we have a blog, and here we can find 4 students who wrote in this blog. They are Oliver Saunders, Jack Barnes, Bob Taylor, and Mike Gibson. Well, let us identify some keywords here in this text. College. What does college mean? School. Yeah. College is a school. Students at CaterfieldSports College study the same subjects as other students like maths, physics, history, etc. But they do a lot more sport. Okay? Hard. It means difficult. What is the opposite? Easy. Facilities. What does facilities mean? The buildings, equipment, and services provided. I love swimming, and the facilities at Caterfield are excellent. Fantastic. It means great, awesome, wonderful. We have competitions with other schools. It's fantastic. It's great. It's awesome. Wonderful. Okay. Activity B. Read again and choose the correct answer. You can pause the video to do or to read these ones. Okay, how can you answer these questions? Or how can you do this activity? through reading this text. So, you need to read this text to do this activity. Is that clear? Okay, pause the video to do this activity. Okay, read again and choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. Number 1, he gets home at around 6 p.m. Who is this person? Jack, Oliver, Mike, or Bob? Excellent. This is Jack. How did you know this? Yeah, in the text, Jack says, I don't get home till about 6 p.m. Okay, good. Number 2, he wants to become a tennis player. This is perfect. Bob, how did you know this? Yeah, from the text. Here in Bob, he says, I want to become a professional tennis player. Okay, thank you. Number 3, he says that his coaches are some of the best. This is, yeah, Oliver. How? He says, we train with some of the best coaches in the country. Excellent, my students. Number 4, he likes swimming competitions. This is, Mike. How did you know this? Mike, it says, we have competitions with other schools. It's fantastic. Thank you, my students. Let us move to one more activity. Activity C. What does Jack mean when he says people hear sports college and think it's easy? Again, what does Jack mean when he says people hear sports college and think it's easy? What does he mean by this? How can you answer this question? Through going to the text, here you can find the answer. That's it. He means people think a sports college is easy because students do only sports. How did you know this? Yeah, he said people hear sports college and think it's easy, but that's not true. It's hard. Thank you, my students. One more activity. Think of these questions. Please read these 4 questions. What do you think you are going to do? You need to answer these questions. How can you answer them? Through this text. So, read this text again to answer these questions. Again, pause the video to do this activity. Here you can find the key answers. Let's move on. Activity D. Find synonyms of the adjectives below in the text. Then check your answers in a dictionary. Here I have 2 adjectives, difficult and great. What you need to do is to find the synonyms of these 2 adjectives. you need to find other adjectives from the text which have the same meaning as difficult and great. Synonym means to have the same meaning. For example, difficult. What is the synonym of this word? What is the synonym of this adjective? First, difficult means what? Hard. Not easy or simple. Hard to do or to understand. So we need to get an adjective from what Jack wrote in the blog, which means hard. Here in the section for Jack, I need a word or an adjective which means hard, not easy, not simple. Excellent. It's hard. It's hard. Number 2, great. What does great mean? It means very good or very effective. Excellent. So I need an adjective from the text, specifically from the section for Mike, which means excellent, very good, or effective. This is for Mike. I love swimming, and the facilities at Caterfield are excellent. Perfect. Also, you can find another word or adjective that means very effective or very good or great. Fantastic. This also means great. So great here means what? Or the synonyms for great are excellent and fantastic. Thank you, my dear students. Well done. Let's move on. Activity E. Find opposites. Here, we need to find the opposites. There, we found the synonyms, same meaning. But here, we need to find the opposite meanings. Okay? Of the words or phrases below in the text. Then check your answers in a dictionary. You can pause the video till you do this activity and come and check your answers here. By the way, you need to find the opposites of these words here. For example, different. Where can you find the opposite of this word? In the introduction. Okay? And these are the key answers. My dear students, we've come to the last stage of our lesson, which is the closure. Let me ask you a question. What have you learned today? We located specific information after reading the text CaterfieldSports College. That's the end of our lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, my dear students, and good luck for you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.